Hey guys, Scott here for Coastal Glass. So I got a 600RR here. The thing is a beast, but the hood on it was painted before, and the customer had removed the wrap that was on it, and it was just it was pretty ugly. And as you can see, it still is pretty ugly. The paint that's on it, when he removed the decals, removed all the paint from the plastic because the plastic wasn't properly prepped. And we tried sanding it to get it smooth so I could get a decent adhesion on this. It really wasn't working well. It would have been very time consuming and not cost effective at all. So I'm going to try paint stripper. This is a bit out of the ordinary, but I wanted to document the whole process just to show somebody who may be going through the same process and want to find an easier way to get the paint off so they can do a good job on the wrap. And that's what I'm looking to do, is do a good job on the wrap. So so I guess we're just going to start spraying this on. I'm only going to do a section at a time, and then as you can see, I have everything covered in plastic here. This snowmobile cosmetically isn't very nice, but mechanically it's flawless. I mean, there's a huge amount of money spent into this machine. So I want to be careful that I'm not going to get this anywhere that it shouldn't be. Like for example, on the skis or on the paint, anywhere else on the skidoo. So I laid plastic down. I prepped out everywhere. I'm doing it here down. So I'm going to be very careful where I'm spraying this, and do a section at a time. All right, guys. So here we go. We're going to do this section here first. Actually, let me get a rag right quick so that I'm very sure that I'm not going to hit any of these areas up here. Should have a glove on for this. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to do that much there, and I'm going to put on a glove because I'll let that work. I'm going to wash my hands here. I'm just going to leave it play full time because I want you to see how long it actually takes. Because to be honest, I don't even know how long it's going to take. I'm just going to wash my hands quickly here. Alright, so if that's all, put on some gloves. I'm just having a look in the camera here, see if I can see anything running off yet. I don't. So let's just see if you can see this, guys. This is I don't even know where it come from. Probably Canadian Tire. It's just industrial scent paint stripper. The product number's right there. Yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you. But wow, it is working. Like it's definitely working. It's just peeling off here. I don't want to get it all over the place here, guys, so this is the reason that I really don't know what to expect from this stuff, so I don't want to go crazy with just putting it everywhere, you know what I mean? These seem to be working. Really good. I think I'm just going to try that much right now. Can you see that working? Oh yeah, you can really see it working. Let me tip it down just a little bit here. There you go. You can see it just bubbling off. Okay, I'm going to hit it with the garden hose maybe. Unbelievable. Amazing. I don't think I let it sit enough yet. Yeah. Well, I don't know what they painted this with. And it's coming off in layers here, so it's definitely coming off. This is good. Hopefully it continues. All right. Wow. There's like layers and layers on this, guys. But it's coming off. This is amazing stuff, I have to say.
Alright guys, I just want to cut in here and say, like, I should have probably not used the garden hose because, well, first of all, it didn't sit long enough right here, and second of all, the garden hose really didn't have enough pressure to force any of it off, and that's why I'm starting to use the squeegee here. Yeah, with that being said, stuff's really starting to work here now, and the squeegee does a better job really taking it all off. And in hindsight, if I had have known, I probably would have scratched the surface, because it's so many thick layers here that I think if I would have scratched it with like an 80 grit, say for example, it probably would have absorbed into the surface of the paint a little bit better and would have done a better job with the paint removal process. Anyway, okay, let's keep this going.
It just comes off in blobs. Amazing. Now, I'm going to continue with that side now. I'm going to leave it sit for a little longer. So we're 8 minutes and 44 seconds in, so let's just see how long it's going to take to do work. What I was hoping to do was get it all red. Get the plastic back to red, because the wrap that's going to go on this is going to be black and red. Now, for the most part of the tunnel, he has a tunnel extension onto it now, and it's black, so like all the plastics are black, or the textured plastics I should say are black, and this was originally red but someone painted it black, which would have been fine if it wasn't all damaged and beat up from the previous owner. Right, guys, I think I may pause the video and leave it for like 5 minutes and then come back. Hold on.
We'll affect it after.
All right, guys. So It's been like 5 minutes. I already started doing right here because I completely forgot to record. But anyway, so here we are, and I can't believe how good this stuff works. It just falls off. It's crazy. But sure do look messy. As you can see, it's just rolling off here. It's taking a few layers or a few coats though. But it will be red again. Wow. I might have gotten...
Should use the 1-inch scraper to the middle one.
Oh, God. I think I might have to repaint this. It sure is working good. I know that much. Look at that. Wow. Well, guys, there you have it. So that's the second coat, I guess, in just this little area. So obviously the next coat is definitely going to take off the rest of this. I might continue down through here now. And I mean, most of my wrap is going to cover the majority of this, and there's vent kits comes in here on each one of these. So I mean, the vent kit comes out as far as probably here. With that being said, I'd like to get it as, you know, as good as I could. Because in the end, it's what's going to make this snowmobile look good, you know? But looking at it now, it's hard to believe it's going to look good. Alright, I'm going to spray on another coat. I'm going to leave it for another 5 minutes. And see how that goes. Might be down here. If this really was the worst area. Again, the vent kit goes over all this. I'm not really concerned about inside the vents here.
Alright guys, I wanted to cut in here again because I did learn from doing this that any overspray or any of this material that might get onto the headlight of this plastic headlights into the snowmobile, and it did actually do a little bit of damage to the lens, so I would suggest covering the lights, which I had done later on. But yep, just another note here, guys. Let's get back to the video.
Alright. Man, you can really see it working, right? Crazy. Well, that's all that can. Alright, guys. Let's give it another 5 minutes and I'll check back again. Alright, guys. It's been probably, I don't know, probably closer to 8 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's coming. It really wants to come off in layers, I can tell. Once I get that initial layer off here, it must be like a, maybe it's a primer underneath, maybe? And, yeah. Wow. It's coming off, that's for sure. said, I'm not concerned about in there. I am concerned with here. My rack comes down through this center part here. And of course, all here has to be done. Now I kind of ran out here, as you can tell, and I never really got it on here thick enough, I don't think. Wow, look at that. Isn't that hard to believe? But it's working. It's a bit time consuming. It's pretty cool to see it taking effect here. Now again, I'm waiting on some new material to come back. Dan's gone down to get me another can. So we'll have to leave it sit for a second. I'll put you guys on pause again here. So, this is kind of where we're at right now. This is just a squeegee, an old squeegee that I had. And maybe it would work better if I used a metal putty knife, perhaps. But I don't really want to be so abrasive. I'd rather just take my time with this and see what we're left with. There's a good chance I may have to paint this again, and I'm okay with that. The customer, he's awesome to deal with. He knows what I had to deal with, and he knows I'm trying my best to do the best I can with it. So he's open to suggestions. So that being said, he's probably going to cry when he sees this video. But in the end, it should be beautiful. Well, guys, I kind of ran out of paint stripper, but I decided I did do the paint stripper on, come out really good. I had a little bit more paint stripper, but it was the gel type, it wasn't the spray-on type, and it required a lot more time, but they had basically got the rest of it off, but it was very time consuming with the gel, because the gel had to sit and you had to wait for a while in order to get it. But anyway, it is coming off. It's almost all the way off again here now. And it's probably taken a few hours of work. But just wanted to give you guys a little walk around what we have so far. Keep in mind this might be ugly, but I'm going to have to repaint it black, I guess, before I put the decals on. But anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a little walk around here.
Alright guys, so at this point you can obviously see the finished product here, but I ended up painting the hood over again. The paint stripper did work well. It was very time consuming. If I ever had to do it again, well, first of all, I wouldn't do it again. The time that was spent into prepping the hood on this snowmobile, he probably could have bought a new one with the same amount of money that was invested in time. That being said, it all looks really well. Looks really nice. Hope you enjoyed.